technical analysis, we had this, I had mentioned in my previous video, we had positive divergences at 3 out of 4 indicators with this primary downtrend, this primary parabolic state downtrend line. Coiling up, I had mentioned I favored a breakout, especially with the positive and or bullish divergences. Be careful if you're short. That's what I favored. If not, an extension down to extend the positive divergences and maybe a breakout up above. And that's exactly what we got there. We ended up breaking out. I had some key setups here. Put in a positive divergence. Had near-term positive divergences on all 4 indicators. Completely broke out right here. This is what we broke out. And we actually hit my 386.94 price. This was 2 days ago. This was on Monday. We hit my 386.94 price resistance to the button, offering an objective short trade entry. That was good for almost 9/10, call it a 9-to-1 risk reward ratio to the downside. Ended up recovering or key 384.68 price support here. Ended up back testing it one time. Second time ended up back testing it, offering an objective long trade entry for a day scalp. That was good for a 1.3% in gains right there. Hit my 389.88 price resistance really to the button there. Got rejected. Bounced, consolidated, came back up, and we, I'm about to zoom in for you on this one. 390.25 price resistance, hit it to the button here, to the button. Again, this is day trading stuff, 0 days to expiration with a 10 basis point stop loss. I'm trying to get you guys really to the Benjamin button every single time here. Came down, broke, completely got rejected, rallied up against that support level, broke down, back tested once again, offering an objective short trade entry. If not, add on to your existing position. Back tested it again, back tested a third time, and never looked back. That was good for a 1.2% drop there. So big 13-to-1 risk reward ratio, now a 12-to-1 risk reward ratio. Talk about volatility. This is the best time to go trading. Best time to trade is during all this sequence of volatility here. Very interesting enough, we had this neckline to this inverse head and shoulder bottom, which we broke out of today. Nice clean, if you could see it right here. Here's your shoulders, here's your head, your left to right shoulder, and we completely gapped up here. Completely gapped up. Opened up in the morning here, right amongst this key 389.88 price support, which is off the daily interval. Big support there. You could tell the reactions all just aligned throughout the entire day there. That was good for 0.9%. Putting off a 10-point stop loss, kind of hugged that resistance line as well. Back tested against it, and darn near hit my 393.73 price resistance. Good for 9-to-1 risk reward ratio. Kind of rejected back. Would be nice if you caught that too. That would have been a nice if you got in early, right before that resistance. Never really tapped it, but still pretty interesting if you wanted to scale up and remain short there. And the only other opportunity that I seen fit was it would have been almost tagged that 200 5-minute moving average coinciding with the 388.43 price support, but we ended up knocking my 390.25 price resistance to the button, offering an objective short trade entry. Came down, hit my first target there, 388.43 price support, backed it up again. Came a little bit shy, started knocking on that daily interval resistance, and never looked back there. That was good for an 8-to-1 risk reward ratio, and almost to the button. We almost hit that right into the close. That 386.94 price support would have been really nice for that big long trade. Wow, that was a huge trade right there. Again, if you're scaling in, I'm trying to get you all really down to the Benjamin button. That's the way I like trading, especially when it comes to day scalps. But that was good for another 1%. Call it a 10-to-1 risk reward ratio if you scaled in there for that big rally up in the close there. So plenty of trading opportunity in the last 2 days. And here's the update. This is the update. This is what I see now. I have a lot of new levels. I've pretty much left all the daily and new daily interval levels I've added here at that 423 price resistance. What I see now is a potential uptrend off this primary channel, and all levels to watch, in my opinion, would be this primary channel, especially at the bottom of the neckline. Some of the key levels I would like to see, especially if we sort of hone in at the bottom of the, maybe open up around this range after the overnight trading in Asia, would be really nice to see. 388.48 price support coinciding with the bottom of the primary channel there would offer a nice clean objective long trade entry, day trade, and then amongst that 395.14 price resistance coinciding with the top of that primary channel, trading range in that primary channel would offer a nice clean objective short trade day entry, in my opinion. So those are some of the key scenarios. If we snap this snap the primary trading channel, I would I think it would present an objective short trade entry on a day scalp for some of these little longer targets down here, smaller targets down there, but that would be a pretty sizable drop if we snap that. Once we snap that, I'm pretty sure key traders will be all recognizing that key level and respecting it. Zoom out here to the daily, big daily again. I've still maintained this as an objective entry short as a sell signal. We whipsawed right back above it, big resistance up above. Long traders, dip buyers, they want to see a complete rally, taking that key level out, maybe coinciding with that that primary downtrend line there. That would be especially that 423. Not only that, you'll recover the 50-day moving average there, honing up above and take out some nice new key levels to make that march up forward. And then short sellers want to see a break, finally rejection amongst this key primary downtrend line, and a pretty big move down to the downside.